I think we need to start normalizing being alone. I used to be a person that I could not be alone. Let's say I had to go to the store, I had to go run some errands. I always had to have someone. And as I've gotten older, I had less friends and people, and everybody has different schedules, everybody has their own lives. I've learned and realized that doing things on your own is not that bad. It's not as bad as people make it seem to be. Just about a year ago, in 2024, I fell into a deep depression. I just kind of wanted to rot in bed, not go out, not see any friends, not hang out with anybody. I was a homebody. I literally was a homebody. I was doing horrible. I gained so much weight. It was an awful year. A lot of things happened, a lot of things changed. And there was a lot of times when I would ask myself, is this my life? Just work, and then after work I would just take a nap, wake up, eat, and then sleep, and then go to work again, and just I had no meaning behind life. It was just a really rough year. I would have friends that would ask me to hang out. I would always flake. I would never see anybody. My self-esteem was so bad. It was awful. Towards the end of 2024 and in the beginning of 2025, I was slowly recovering. I was finding myself. I guess you can say that. I had to actually get out of the comfort zone that I was in. I had no one to do things with. I had to put myself out there, and I started to do things on my own. One of the number one things that I started doing on my own was go to the movies. I guess a lot of people think that's frightening to do. I have told so many people that I go to the movies by myself, and they're like, oh my gosh, are you crazy? Like, I could never do that. And I'm like, that's not as bad as you think. It's not. I mean, you literally just go to the movies and then you just sit and watch a movie. I mean, there's no talking. Like, I guess it's nice to go with someone. Yes, I mean, if somebody wants to take me to the movies, I won't say no. But just going by yourself is not that bad. It's not as bad as it seems. I was very nervous to do that when I first did it, but I was like, actually, this is kind of nice, I would just go to the movies, grab myself some popcorn, some candy, and just enjoy the movie. It's not as bad as people make it seem to be. I also started to go on walks, on hikes. I've done so many things by myself. Everybody has different schedules, and you're not going to stop yourself from doing things just because you don't have anybody to do them with. If you wait for people to do things with you, you're never going to do anything in life. And also, you have to learn how to be independent, because not everybody's going to want to do what you want to do. So you kind of need to put yourself out there and just do what you want to do. I know it's hard. I know it's overwhelming. I get it. I used to say the same thing. Also, traveling. Traveling is so nice when it's literally just you, because you don't have to wait for anybody. You can literally just pack your suitcase, go to the airport, check in. You don't have to deal with anybody holding you back. There's no stress when you're traveling alone. You can do whatever you want. If you just want to stay at the hotel and not do anything, you can do that. I know it sounds hard, but it's not hard. And when you're traveling, you do meet a lot of people, and that is one of the coolest things. I mean, I'm happy doing things on my own. I'm not complaining. I'm rather more grateful to be independent, and I get to say that I can do a lot of things on my own. I don't need anybody. It would be nice to have people to do things with. I mean, I'm not saying I'm completely alone and I don't have friends to do things with. Of course, I do have people, but there's certain times when people can't accommodate your schedule, so you kind of need to do things on your own, and you can just pick up and go if you want to do something. That was my cat. So yeah, if you ever have an inkling on something that you want to do, a place where you want to go, and you're just waiting for someone to do things with, I would say just go and do it yourself, because it's not as bad as people make it seem to be. Trust me. I mean, I'm no expert, but I have done a lot of things on my own, and it's a little nerve-wracking in the beginning, but then you get over it and you're like, oh, shit, that was so fucking easy. Yeah, it was easy. So don't even think about it too much, just do it.